What has happened? The field is the field is planted. You don't the seeder and fertilize. Oh my goodness. Like it took everything I had to be able to do that. Anyways, now with that being said, let's go ahead, take a look at everything, and yeah. So we have grass planting, grass is growing. Not quite ready for harvest, so definitely pH value is perfect and nitrogen's perfect. We don't want to mess with that. Everything's running smoothly. So let's get on with what we're planning to do with all this open space over here. Let's hop in the truck. I like my truck. Alrighty, so one, we have this grass area that we don't have too much going on. You know, there's nothing there. It's all blank and everything. So what I'm thinking about doing is possibly starting cattle. I want to start cattle and, you know, maybe use this little parcel right there. And then eventually we'll be using a lot bigger space because the cattle I want to do is 100% going to be the large cattle barn. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will show you. Animals, cows. There it is. So this is the barn that I want to do eventually. Holds 500 cattle, 400,000 liters of food. I mean, this thing, I use it on one of my other maps. I play with my other buddies. It's great. You know, you always have, you know, milk coming out, manure. You always have liquid manure, you know, all that good stuff. And at the end of the day, it's it's a nice looking cow barn. So that eventually that's the plan. We're not gonna do it right now. If we do anything, you know, it's gonna be temporary gazing or grazing. I mean, it could be that $100 for 25 cows. I mean, that would work. But um, most likely that's what we're gonna do. Cattle pasture there. Huh. It's weird. 25,000 and only 100 cows. That's not bad. It's actually a pretty good price. And then I want to redo like our house area and stuff. Alright. So as you may have noticed from our last episode, I did get rid of one of the barns. Went ahead and painted, did all that. There's our bale trailers, or bale loader trailers. I did put a sell everything just because there was nowhere to sell wood and there was nowhere to sell those pallets of wheat that we had. Which, on that note, let's actually see what wheat prices are at. 732 is high. We do have a 738. Alright, so you know what? We are actually going to sell off our wheat. Let's go ahead and get this door open. There's our trailer. We did reorganize a little bit. Not sure if any of y'all have watched the last episode. If you haven't, it's on my YouTube, Cope Dip Farming. Alright, let's go ahead and harvester takes up a little bit of space. We did get a baler. We have a mulcher now, or tree stump remover, or lime spreader. That's what I use that for. And this is the fertilizer spreader. Seeder. We shouldn't need the seeder for a while. So, like I said, I put grass in. I don't want to continue to do grass. I just want to maybe do it once or twice. Let's go ahead and get this filled up though. Wheat, 317,000 liters. Looks like it's going to take a while. So we're going to let that fill up. And while that's filling up, check our equipment if any of it needs to be refueled. Oh, thing never sounds like it wants to start. Refill tractor. Might as well. I like keeping the tractors and everything topped off. Lets me know exactly where I stand with fuel. Oh, refill tractor. Awesome. This one really doesn't need to be topped off, but we're going to top it off anyways. I don't use that tank out there much. I prefer to just use the transfer tank because I can drive it straight to the tractors and just be done with it. Alright. Go ahead and get on out of here. Dang, we've already used quite a bit of diesel. I will probably plan on getting rid of that shed and those. I'll move those. Multi-fruit buying stations, I'm going to move those and then get rid of that shed and move the sell point because I didn't think this through whenever I was doing it, but if we do that big cow barn, I mean, it's going to take up a lot of space, so definitely want to be prepared for that. Let's go see how far this has gotten. This thing slows up, or fills up pretty slow. Oh, no, we're almost there. And there's a collectible. Awesome. Alright, well, it's almost there. Once this, and then I believe we need to go to BF Gaines Gate number 2. Like I said, 732 is the top price, and we have 738 right here, so obviously we're going to take this in, get above what the average price is. So what month is it? October, and usually October's lower. Wow. I'd say October's probably at the 607 or the 615. That looks about normal for October. Alrighty, awesome. Alright, that's everything. Put the cover on. Don't want any dirt getting mixed up with it, if you know what I mean. Now let me stop out in the middle of the road, you know. Alright. Let's get this on down to the... I believe, I want to say... Yep, over there. I'm going to leave it on there just that way. When we get there, I know exactly which gate to go in. Oh, always look both ways. That time I didn't even look, so my bad. My insurance will cover you. Get on down there and make some money. Money, 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 hungry. Wait, what? What just happened? Wow. Actually, I'm going to turn off the help menu, and this is going to be the thumbnail. What is happening? Why does it keep doing that? It's like there's something invisible in the middle of the road. Awesome. Gate 2. Alright. Alright, well, let's go ahead and empty that sucker out. I usually just keep the help menu on. It makes life a lot easier. Alright, I think I might use that one as a thumbnail. So how much did we get from that? Money, harvest income, $232,000. Yeah, we're balling now. I don't care what anybody says. We are balling. Definitely want to check if there's any contracts. Maybe we can do some contract work. Oh, come on. I think it's because I have like a tractor setup deal on this. Maybe if I do a configuration to this truck. I just like the way it... Oh my goodness. I really don't know what the issue is. Like, it's not really touching the ground. But the game thinks it is. So it keeps getting caught. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get this back. Yeah, I might have to configure this truck just so I can actually haul this trailer, because I want to keep it to where the tractors can haul it as well. Just because really the only time I haul this with the truck is when I'm taking it to sell. Let's go ahead and go through the other gate over here and back it into its spot. I'm gonna be mad if next month it's at like 750. Like, I should have waited a month. Yeah, that sits pretty high. Let's go ahead and pull it into here and see what we can do. Actually, one thing I like to do before I do that, because for some reason it happens to disconnect the bed every time, let's go ahead and disconnect it ahead of time. Customize, basics, let's do an all-terrain. Alright, I mean that should be fine. I prefer to have the dually look though. I mean, this doesn't quite look like a dually, but let's see what else I have. Oh, okay, there we go. I mean, we can do that. Alright. And then we will pull it back over to that trailer just to see how it sits. A lot better. It sits almost even now. So we'll keep it like that. Go ahead and close that up. One thing I did want to do, let's go ahead and shut this off. I do want to put like a road through here. So let's see, let's go to painting. We have gravel, so we'll keep it gravel. I don't like that it's moving to the left. It's staying pretty good now. Oh, I just messed up. Do I not own this? Oh, I don't own this property. Okay. Did not expect that to happen. How much is that property to buy? It's only 50,000. Maybe we can put something on there, act like we have renters, bring in some more money. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Alright, let's go back down here. Landscaping, painting, gravel. I made it a little wider than I wanted to, but connect it to that road. Alrighty, that's fine. Since we own this, I'm gonna go ahead and just connect it to that. That looks pretty good. Let's get that all fixed up there. Gotta do property maintenance, if you know what I mean. Property maintenance. And I'll rent out this whole piece here. So let's go to production. Let's go to generators. What can we put here that's... I mean, I guess we can put another house here. That'll bring in $1,800 a month. Is the ground not level up here or what? Put another house there. That cost us $38,000. So realistically, I mean, altogether we're investing a little bit into the property, but eventually we will get our money back out of it. There we go. Kind of cut that corner too. There we go. That's a lot better. That corner, cut that corner. There we go. That looks a little better, huh? Definitely need to soften that up though. Alright, that looks pretty good. Have any basic garages we can put in here? Let's... And we can put this one in here. Just back it on up to that field right there. Pretty nice garage. At least I think so. Alright, let's go back. Get that all nice and even. Make it look good. Painting. Let's go to gravel again. We're going to do that right there. Cut that. Cut that. There we go. That's a pretty good setup right there if you ask me. And basically, yeah. But now I think it's worth more per month. I mean, that's a lot. Oh, I didn't think. Oh, 48,000 or 27,000. That would have been good to put on there. Didn't think of that until just now. Maybe we'll put a John Deere. That would be like 2,600, 2,640 a month, which isn't a bad thing. There we go. That'll work right there. 2,600 or 2,640 a month to rent this whole property with 2 houses and 2 garages. One actually opens up. That's a pretty good deal if you ask me. Let me go ahead and see if I can fix this a little bit. Definitely messed up on that, but that's alright. There we go, that's a little better. Alright, so that's done. Let's go ahead and just take a drive down there and take a look at it in person. Just because I'm curious. Yeah, adding this road I think was definitely a plus. We definitely needed something to get down the side of the field. I didn't like going through the side. I like the side of it. Let's go ahead and park that there. I seen a collectible over here. Let's pick that up. Oh, we already got a $2,500 deposit. Awesome. Nice little garage here. Probably a collectible in here too. And this is not a bad house here. And then let's go collect our other deposit. Got a cool little system going here. I've never actually seen the inside of this. Okay, so this is pretty cool. I like this little garage here. It's got a back door. Oh, is that another deposit? Oh, okay. Looks like we're gonna gain back some money pretty quick, huh? Another deposit. Alright, that was it. They have their deposits, they're living there. Awesome. Let's get on back to our farm. Looks pretty cool if you ask me. Alright, coming in a little too hot. Alright, so I think I've always found that 75,000 for this is definitely way too much. Because I don't think it costs you that much to put up some fence and some barbed wire and put the troughs in there. So, there's 20. Well, that one's weird though. We don't like that. Could even do one of these, you know, just put them right here. Feed them. It's a little too big. Let's go ahead. The temporary grazing. I mean, that would still technically work. That's 25 cows. That's pretty good. I mean, the most money we're going to spend is on the food and, you know, buying the cows. But we also need a trailer to pick up the animals and all that good stuff. So for right now, let's go ahead and not buy that quite yet. I guess this will be more of like an update video. We sold the wheat grain and invested in real estate. Alrighty, well then. Oh, let's shut the lights off. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of this episode. So, thanks for watching. Again, like, comment, subscribe. It's much appreciated, and Hope Dip Farming will be back with another video. Thanks for watching.